So explain again why you are
Explain
drunk.
what.
Why you are drunk and on PCP?
Uh, PCP was given to me.
By who?
So I was like, I've never had PC before. So, what? I'm going to try it.
You thought, let me
And
try this random ass drug.
yeah, a lot of people try. So, I was like, what's the worst that can happen? I'm a murderer for more drugs. I already do that. So, what's the worst that can happen?
I mean, I can think of a lot of things that could happen, but continue.
Continue.
You had said earlier something about Firehawks being pissed at you.
Oh, yeah, they don't want nothing to do with me anymore. They said that
Why?
if they ever show up there again, there'd be problems.
Why?
Oh, because I was worried about Will, and then I mentioned it to Crane that I think Will's having some issues, and then I found out it was actually Will getting his memory back. So then I talked to Leia and Zeus about it. It was like, I don't know if we should tell him because like some people, they have brain break. Will used to be this great guy, clean, hospital, yada yada yada. Then he turns to a criminal, murders people for the fun. So I thought, maybe you don't tell because that might break him. Well, then they went after Bree. Bree's a friend of mine. Well, kind of a friend. She don't like me because I was in the plague, but I still care for her. She's one of my don't touch people. And I asked Ash, and I was like, I'd appreciate you didn't touch this. I'm not going to demand it or anything like that, but don't touch it. And he's like, I probably won't. So then he did. And then they put her in the storage container, zip tied, and trapped for a week. Um, and they gave her this weird drug that they're creating, and it completely destroyed her throat, which they lied to me about. So now I was really pissed. And I was like, well, if they're not my friends, then fuck it. And I got a little petty, and I told Crane that just remembered me and Will were chatting, and I found out that Will actually didn't know anything about that. And then Ash should apologize to me. So I went over there to try and talk to them about it, and they were like, "You signed his death wish, and
Wait, who?
now
Okay, hold on. Cycle back. I understood half of that. So go halfway back. So
where was
something
that one?"
I don't know. Something about you went to talk to Leia and
I went to talk to Leia
who?
and Zeus to get the Zeus,
Okay.
his name was Fireheart, to get the full story because they told me in a conversation that they did not harm her in any way unless they had to. Well, I found out that they lied, so I want to confirm
Wait,
that
wait.
they
So
knew.
they didn't harm any.
They claimed
They
that they didn't
claimed.
harm her.
Oh,
I
what?
found
The
out
EMS
that,
chick?
yeah,
Okay.
you obviously don't give a shit. You don't know her, but she's someone I care about.
Why?
She has always been good to me. Me and her both were friends back with Ados and stuff.
What the
Wait,
the
the
one
EMS
that
guy,
died?
the one who got killed by the plague.
Right. Okay.
Well, I didn't agree with it. I told Craig from the get go that I don't think he deserved to die. Um, that's a whole different story. The gist of it, they lied to me. I was pissed. They're like, does that excuse you signing Will's death with death something? I don't remember.
Wait, Will's death wish?
Death
Death
warrant?
warrant? Death
Death
whatever?
warrant. That's what it was. Death warrant.
Okay.
And I was like, no, you're right. I got petty and I took it a little too far, and for that I do apologize to Will. What I did to Will. Fair enough. I fucked up there because Will ended up not knowing anything about that stuff.
Okay.
But I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place because they're my family and friends, but at the same time they lied to me. I'm starting to have a hard time figuring out who just uses me and who actually cares. What it feels like in the city. There's no such thing as actually having friends or family. It's just people who use you.
Mm-hmm.
I know Crane uses me. I deep down pray that when he tells me he cares, that he actually does. One of the closest people I have left in this city. Yeah, you wouldn't get it.
So this shit with Will.
Yeah.
I thought he was like Crane's guy.
On technicality, he was.
Okay, explain technicality.
So Will didn't always like Crane, I guess, from what I'm gathering. And I guess he found out about some shit. Well,
What
Crane
shit?
apparently I think the whole plague stuff. I think when Crane was still trying to be secret about being a part of the plague, he found out.
Are you talking about when Will was still EMS?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, continue.
So, but before I even joined the plague, Crane cared for Will and didn't want to kill him because his options were kill him or gas him. The gas made him obedient. It's like Crane's puppy.
So
Gas wore
Crane.
off.
Wait. So wait, continue. Never mind. I'll ask my questions in a moment. Continue.
Did you hear a while back when the plague stormed the hospital to get Will back? It was
Yes.
way back then. That was because he got into a wreck and forgot, and the effects of it wore off, and he started freaking out. And he asked the police
Wait, the
about
effects of what?
the gas,
What gas?
Crane's gas.
What did Crane's gas do to Will?
Basically turned him into Will to Crane's bitch.
How so?
He was never in order. He was his right hand man. Dude literally called him dad. They,
Okay,
they turned
continue.
them into best friends. Um, Will was the one who asked the police for uh,
Did the other plague members know that Will was under his control through the gas?
uh, Zeus definitely. Leia, I don't think so. Largo, maybe. But for some reason, they forgive Zeus for actually causing him all of the pain he's in. But me telling Crane that he forgot the gas, I'm the bad guy. But they broke him out of the hospital, regassed him. I guess he got in some pretty bad wreck like a month ago, and started to remember things. And they were trying to keep it from Crane. I guess. I guess they're enemies of Crane now. I don't know. But this is what I don't understand. They're just assuming Crane's going to come after him. But Crane doesn't have a reason to come after him. The reason he came after him because the whole plague thing. They were all part of the same crew. If we're going to get technical, he doesn't need Will anymore. So unless Will retaliates at him, he has no reason to go after him. And that's usually how Crane works. Unless he's feeling petty.
And if he's
But
feeling petty?
But I've talked to Crane. It doesn't really seem like it. And again, unless he's lying to me, but Crane usually gives it to me straight, good or bad. I don't feel like he's lying to me. He said that he will wait for them to make the first move. If they don't, then he doesn't plan on doing anything. And I believe him. What's the reason to? It doesn't benefit him to go pick a fight with Fireox if he doesn't need to. What's gonna do?
So
Drug Will and make him join Red? It's,
so Will was gassed. The gas shit
how do you
is
not know all of this?
because nobody ever fucking told me anything. So I'm
Oh,
okay. So Will was gassed. Crane gassed him.
Brian.
Crane had control over him.
Brian.
The control is broken.
At the moment.
Crane knows that the control is broken.
Correct.
Will doesn't know that Crane knows the control is broken?
Will does know.
How did Will know?
I told him. He also had an assumption. I basically just confirmed it.
Why did you tell him, though?
Because I was trying to play both sides. To be simple, to be blunt about it, I wanted them to be safe. I wanted Crane to not hurt them and you guys to be safe. I didn't want... They're still my friends and family. I didn't want it to go to war, so I figured if they both knew, maybe they'd both be like, all right, well, maybe we should stand back and stay off of each other. And I've been wanting to try to slowly push towards telling Crane to, if he could just not attack, and if they don't do anything, don't attack. And I was going to try and talk to them, say if he doesn't do anything, don't do anything. And yeah, I'll blow up in my face. And I eventually realized that I couldn't play both sides. It's just,
Playing both sides
There's-
never works.
what play both sides isn't the right word. I want to keep them from tearing each other apart.
By betraying both sides.
No,
Yes.
Crane knows all this. I told Crane all this.
Yes, but after it doesn't. Even if you told him all, you still betrayed
did
his.
betray.
You betrayed his trust, and you betrayed them. So you betrayed both sides.
Crane didn't tell me to keep it a secret anymore.
You don't think the
I did
fact.
betray Will. I definitely fucked up there. I mean, I don't feel like I betrayed Crane, but if I did, then I guess that's another fuck up to add to the list.
The list.
I tried to fix things, and clearly it didn't work. It's the simplest way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted everyone to be friends and family again.
That's not how life works, Alex.
Yeah, but when you bleed alongside someone, you hope that it can be.
That's not how it works at all, Alex.
Yeah, but what else do you really have other than hoping that it is?
Hmm.
There's already so little people in the city you can trust. I've heard the people that bled beside you as your enemy. The more allies you can have, the better. And I wanted to keep it that way.
Hmm.
I've already lost a lot, and I'm not trying to lose any more. But in the end, all I did was make it worse than it would have been.
You definitely got yourself in a situation. So, the Firehawks don't trust you. Now,
No.
Crane knows that you told them information that he probably didn't want them to know, so now he's not going to trust you. You're sliding towards that area. Well, you've already slid towards that area of being untrustworthy, Alex. That's a problem.
What am I going to do? Sit there and cry about it?
Hmm. Why didn't you
Stop having
just...
two friends go against each other. Why didn't I what?
just join the Firehawks?
It's not where I wanted to be.
Yeah, but you're not going to be in red.
You've already told me that. I've been feeling us slowly getting more distant anyways. I don't know how to fucking stop it.
It's because you
Try.
talk too much, Alex.
Yeah.
You talk. You have a lot of information, but you like to tell people the information that you know. Kind of like
To certain
telling...
people.
Yes, but then you gotta understand you can't play both sides like you just tried to do because it fucked you over.
I realized in the end that what I was doing with playing both sides wasn't what I was trying to do, but it's what I did. That was the issue.
That is what you did.
My goal was to keep a war from happening, but in the end, I think I made it worse.
Did you know Will backed out of everything tonight?
What do you mean?
Will was supposed to be a part of the shit that was going down tonight with the rest of the Firehawks, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, he fucking backed out. Because of the information that you gave the Firehawks. Do you understand that you could have fucked the entire thing tonight because the Firehawks may have completely backed out? They followed through. But I think they did it for the money. Because that sure as shit wasn't for Crane.
You're already telling me stuff I already know. I already know I could have fucked everything up, but like I said, there's not really much I can do to fix it other than try.
Well, the Firehawks definitely don't trust you anymore, yeah?
Probably not. Some of them do. Some of them don't. It's a very weird mix.
Hmm.
This is probably the first big fuck up I've been in a while. I'm trying to get better.
Trying to get better. And yet you're sitting here drunken on drugs. How is that getting better?
What's one day off?
Everything. One day off is everything.
I didn't have any more plans for tonight.
Hmm.
Crane wasn't around, so I couldn't chat with him about how to sort things. So all I can do is at the moment wait. Unless you have any magical ideas.
Not particularly.
Exactly. At the moment, oh wait. Tell Crane pretty much what he already knows, because I told him, but make sure he has the full story. And then do what I can. And what I can't, without the consequences of what I've done. Definitely going to take longer to join Red.
That's not happening, Alex.
Think you turned into a no as well?
You tried to play both sides. Crane is a part of my crew, Alex. You fucking betrayed him, you fucking betrayed us. That's how that works. You understand that, right?
Oh, yeah, I get it. Might not be what I intended, but in the end, it's what I did.
Like I said, I think you talk a lot. I think you have a lot of information that you like to tell people. I think you're very, very good at getting information. But I think sometimes that information slips through your lips in times where it should not. Like the situation with our name. Like the situation. Like others that I've read about.
That misunderstanding was cleared up.
I still have reservations about the entire thing.
That's fair. I have a tendency to bring up, so I would too.
Maybe you need a second chance.
How many second chances does one guy get?
Maybe it's not a second chance. Maybe you need a reminder.
I'm talking about with a blade.
No, with your life.
And what might that be?
Who knows? Or maybe you need to figure out your shit. Because one night off with drugs and drinking is not how you figure out your shit.
Yeah, you're right.
Crane's gas, the shit it does to people, yeah. It makes them confront their fears, right? Confront their reality, confront who they are, right?
Right?
My God does that too.
I forgot you're a religious person, just a little different.
More than a little different. But like I said, maybe you just need a reminder of who you are. What do you think?
I know it's time for a change.
Maybe. Maybe you just need to face your own shit, your own fears, your own identity. Stop trying to play both sides and figure out who the fuck you are. Because I know who I am. I've done that for a long time. There's no escaping that. So yeah. Figure out who you are, Alex.
Ah, that thing goes deep.
I'm gonna give you a chance. Right now. Well, not so much me, but him. Because he either is gonna take you or he's not. You either gonna figure out your shit or you're gonna die here. Either way works. You need to figure out who the fuck you are. There's a part of me who doesn't want to give your soul to him. But there's a part of me that does, because you betrayed a member of my crew. My fucking crew. And that's not how that's gonna work. So, I'm gonna give you this chance. And you probably won't remember any of this shit because you're gonna be either dead or you're too fucked up to remember it. But on the bright side, I'm doing my job. Oh, death. Oh, death. What is in my eyes to see but the Lord of Death standing over me? No silver, no gold, no riches, no fame. Nothing will satisfy him but the souls I take. Oh, death. Oh, death. Spare me now from your servant, and I claim all of these souls, a gift in your name. Alex. Figure out your shit, Alex, or die.